You guys, I am so happy. The time has finally come to go on a holiday. Can you believe it? It's been so long. I know that this is such first world problems and there are way worse situations, but finally being able to travel, to see a new place, new things, new experiences is making me so excited. I cannot believe it. So I still have 1 week to go, but just to get me in the mood, I thought I would just start packing and I could show you guys a few of the tips and tricks and products that I usually use during trips that make it so much more carefree, hassle-free, and just relaxing all over. So let's start packing. Yay! First thing that I always pack, and I feel like a lot of people will find this unnecessary, but to me is simply a non-negotiable, is my beautiful handheld steamer. Now, why would you go through the work of steaming your clothes while on vacation? Well, I have tried rolling my clothes before putting them in my bags. I have tried packing cubes, I have tried hanging my clothes behind the door in the bathroom while I'm taking a shower. It doesn't work. It never works. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but a steamer never fails. So the great thing about this one, which is from Philips, is that it heats up very fast. So unlike an iron that you probably will have in your hotel room that you have to wait for it to heat up and maybe it is too hot for those more light fabrics that you usually take on vacation, this one in particular is a great option because it folds in half. So if you're putting it into your bag, it's not going to take that much space. The tank is very little and you can fill it under the sink, no problem. It heats up, as I said, very fast, and you can take it with you wherever you go, and you can also use it at home. Another thing that for me a steamer is great for is smoothing out your hats. So for instance, I love taking straw hats on my holidays, but whenever I put them in my bag and when I arrive at my destination, they just don't arrive as well formed as they should be, so they're a little wonky. They might have little creases that without a steamer you would not be able to remove. With a steamer you can, and you're just sure that you're not going to ruin your hats. Another thing that I find that a steamer is so useful and current right now is the fact that we are all very worried and very conscious about hygiene and about cleanliness in general. A hot steam is the sure way to take away bacteria and unwanted odors. So if for instance you're traveling by plane, or if you just feel like you need a bit of a refresh in your clothes, steaming it will really help with the cleanliness and the hygiene of it. I really feel like having a steamer might seem like a hassle when you're packing, but once you get to your destination, I promise you're gonna use it time and time again. Another little gadget that for me has been such a great discovery, actually my husband discovered it and I stole it from him, is this little power bank that is chargeable with solar energy. So instead of having to charge it in an outlet like a normal electric outlet, it uses these little bars under the sun to capture energy. So basically, let's say you're spending the day at the beach, or you're spending the day in a boat, or you're just going camping. This does not need to be recharged electrically, so you are sure that if you need access to power, you will get it through this. The great thing is also that it has 2 USB ports, so you can charge 2 devices at the same time. It also has a little flashlight, so if you're in an emergency and you need a flashlight to help you out, it does have that. Power banks in general are very useful, but when you're on holiday and you're taking pictures, making videos, or you're even watching movies and TV shows on your phone, your battery does not last as much. So having something that does not need energy, like actual electrical energy to work, is great. Third gadget, this is something that honestly has been a blessing for me. You guys know I hate the heat. I don't function properly, I get very moody, I get low blood pressure, so having something to just freshen me up is always a godsend. This has just surpassed all of my expectations. It's basically a little hand fan, you see, it's very small, but it is USB chargeable. It has 3 speeds, so depending on the amount of heat you're going through, you can control the amount of wind that is going to come through. It is foldable, so if you want to prop it over a desk or another surface, you can, but you also can hold it in your hand like this. And on the lowest setting, which is already quite refreshing, you get 6 hours of use out of it. So it lasts a long time and it just makes life so much more comfortable. So instead of going sightseeing and melting all day, you just turn on your fan and you know that life is still beautiful. So you have one speed that is really, you know, subtle but comfortable. Then you have the second speed that is a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more powerful. And then you have the third speed. Who could ask for anything more? It's fabulous. Get yourselves one of these. I not only use it when I'm on vacation, but also normal life when I have to take the subway or take a bus and it is too hot, or even if you're out having an aperitivo and people are just melting away, turn on your fan and live your best life. This might be something that is very personal to me and you might not have this problem, and I totally understand. I'm silly like that, so it's highly likely. I get very self-conscious, especially during summer when we're wearing white pants and we're wearing kind of more fitted clothing and maybe something that is a little bit more see-through. I hate the thought of having visible panty lines and textures in general. I mean, it's summer, so people are probably just enjoying their lives, having fun, and they don't care if you have cellulite or not. I mean, who cares? I care for myself, so I always take with me a little undergarment like this. TMI, I know, but you'll thank me later. Thanks to modern technology and fabrics in general, this is very lightweight, so even though it's an added layer of clothes to you, it's not going to add any heat and it's not going to add any bulk. So you're just going to have a seamless result without any added volume. So if you feel a little bit insecure about certain areas of your body, do invest in some undergarments. Not for control, because honestly we're having fun in summer, we don't want to be uncomfortable, so I wouldn't go for Spanx, but I would go for something that just gives it the little extra layer of fabric that is going to be between your actual underwear and your clothes. Another thing that I feel like when we are packing, and this for me is completely independent from how many bags I can take, I like to take items that are versatile, so they work in many kinds of environments, also easy to match, so they work with different looks in different occasions, and that don't take a lot of space. You guys know how much I love accessories and how much I feel like they can make such a difference in any look. Hair accessories in particular are a great thing to take in travels. One, because when you're taking pictures, it's usually from the waist up, and if you have a different hair accessory, it's going to give a totally different look. But also, we do not want to spend a bunch of time getting our hair done, straightening, curling, blowing, whatever. So a hair accessory will kind of make your hair more manageable without spending too much time on it. So this means little headbands, this one is more structured, this one is just a little bit more fabricy, or even a hair elastic that have little bows on it. I think this makes such a difference. Easy to pack, you can wear it with different looks, and it's not gonna take too much of your time. Another accessory that I feel like can be very versatile is a small bag with detachable straps. This one I absolutely love because it has like this little raffia texture and bamboo buckle, which makes it very Gucci-esque. And it has removable straps, so depending on where you're going or what you're doing, you can change the straps and give it a totally different look. What I also like about this is that it's very small. So if you are traveling and you're traveling with a low-cost company, they will usually ask you to put your purse inside your carry-on bag. A huge bulky purse does not allow you to do that. So you do not want to be that person hassling at the gate, trying to convince the stewardess to let you get into the plane with 2 bags. Just put it in your bag, get in very smoothly, very calmly, and you're done. It's also great because if you're taking a bigger beach bag, you can use this as a little pouch, so you can put your personal items, and when you're going to the beach, just stick it into your beach bag and everything is protected and safe. Also, if you take out the straps, it can even serve as a little clutch, so you can walk around and be very elegant without even taking more than 1 bag. I find that for me, I am very petite, so a bigger bag, even in normal life, does not make a lot of sense. It looks huge on me, so I do prefer smaller bags. I find that if you're walking around town, if you are sightseeing, even if you're going out to dinner, it's not very comfortable to have a big bulgy purse. So do be minimalist about what items you carry and opt for a smaller bag. And a third accessory that I would highly recommend that you take are big scarves like this. See, they are huge. I think these are 90 by 90. I really like them because you can wear them as a beach cover-up. They can be made into skirts, into tops. You can wear them around your neck if you're traveling by plane and the air conditioning is too high. You can also use it as a little beach mat, so you can tan over it. It's a great investment. I really like to collect these and have them in different color stories. This way they match with different bathing suits and different tops and different accessories, and they are great. You can also wear them during winter, so it's a win-win. And finally, my last item that I found out about this year that I think is genius is this one from London Town. It is called Illuminating Nail Concealer. It is essentially a see-through top coat with a little bit of glow, so it gives your nails a finish that looks more polished and looks more healthy. So it doesn't necessarily look like you're wearing nail polish, but it looks like your nails are very healthy. If you put on a second coat, it looks a little bit like this, kind of pinkish, very summery, very elegant shade that goes with everything and is not very obvious if something chips or if something is not perfect. This is great. I highly recommend it, especially because London Town is known for their natural ingredients. So their nail polishes aren't as harsh or as aggressive on your nails as a normal one would be. So that's it, you guys. I am so happy that I'm going away. I hope you guys have amazing summer and make beautiful memories so that we can remember 2021 as the year that had the best summer ever. Let me know down in the comments if you have other tips or products that you love to take on vacation, and we'll see each other when I get back. Maybe I'll do a little cheeky vlog from my trip. I don't know, I've been trying to vlog and it hasn't gone very well. We'll see. I'm not making any promises, okay? See you guys next week. Bye!